Welcome to Corporate Baggage, where we will help you unpack, repack, and light your load each week. I am one of your co-hosts, Whitney Siders, along with my fellow co-host, Catie Campbell.
So we should tell everyone why we started the podcast to begin with.
Yeah, why don't you tell them, Catie?
So several years ago, we were working in corporate America as consultants and coaches, and we just kept seeing the same problems over and over, both with our clients and then with the rest of corporate America, leaders making bad decisions and really impacting the workforce, in particular after COVID-19 and people really wading through that. And so we started a TikTok channel to really maybe clap back a little bit and share a perspective about what these big corporate decisions were really doing to leaders, managers, and then the everyday employee. And we got some traction doing that. And so we thought, why not make it a whole podcast? And here we are.
Yeah. I think what we realized through that, what we knew but realized a little bit more, was that people wanted to see behind the scenes, the stories and the visibility that we got into corporations, from family-sized businesses, family-run businesses, all the way up to Fortune 500 companies, was mind-blowing for people to see. We were seeing that all the time. It was the work that we got to do, but to let people in on that a little bit was really intriguing for people to see.
I think another piece of it too is when you read in the paper or you hear or watch a video that says that a company's going to do massive layoffs, or they're changing return to office, or they are getting a new CEO. Most people who work for those companies want to understand, what does that mean for me? How should I think about it? And they usually come with really big implications. And so we spent some time really talking about that to our audience. And I think this is a great format for us to spend even more time going deeper, and not just going deeper, maybe analyzing and criticizing some of the things that we see. But most importantly, we want to help. We want to help bring solutions, tips, tricks, tools, anything we can to the leaders who are running these companies and making decisions, to boards of directors who are really guiding and shaping what those companies should look like, to the managers across the company who are really just the ones like influencing most the workforce, and then the workers themselves, really just to help understand the way that they should be relating to the companies that they work for and making better decisions on behalf of themselves and their families for what they do for work and where they spend their time all day.
Yeah. So we're excited each week with you. We'll unpack your baggage a little bit more from the perspective of the leader, from the perspective of the employee, and from the perspective sometimes as the customer or the public. And so hitting those topics that we all want to talk about, but sometimes we don't have the words, or we don't have the diplomacy to talk about. We're going to go there, whether it's a current event or a hot topic that is always hot. So come along. We'll help you lighten your lid a little bit.